Alright. There we go. So, the goat has spoken. Like I said, one of these days I'll actually post, the sound so everyone knows what the hell I'm talking about, but it's a long way off. Because I prefer people thinking I'm crazy.
Well, the truth.
Yes, well. I am nothing if not honest and a three-toed sloth. Hi, skeleton. Well, I guess I go back in the fucking house for now.
Well, that answers my other question.
Hmm?
Whether it was daytime yet.
Nope. It is still night.
Couldn't be for much longer, though.
Just broke a shovel on a skeleton's face.
Well, that's a thing that can be done, yeah.
No, don't come in my house. Ow, I'm closing this door. Oh, I don't know why I decided to fist fight a skeleton. I won, somehow.
But it probably hurt.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let me eat some food. And let me open a door trying to eat some food. Alright. Let me just repeatedly slam the door open and close, trying to eat an apple. That
I
doesn't...
think it point in a different direction.
That's just something that doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, but imagine if it did.
It's just someone trying to eat an apple and instead they run up and just start slamming the door open and closed. And I was like, what's wrong with him? That's Steve. Steve's an idiot. I'm like, well, I can't actually argue with that. Hey, the sun's coming up.
That's good. Won't help the creepers, but everything else.
Hey, the creepers are free mining. If you,
Right, but they have to be in our area.
yeah. Also counting anything that attacks you while you are trying to hide in your small house, or that is in your small house trying to murder you, as being fair game.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, even if a creeper blows a hole somewhere,
Oh, yeah.
if it's outside of our chunk,
It is not helpful.
yeah, it's useless to us.
Yeah. Well,
But, the, either more clever or less clever of us might try to take advantage of that.
yeah. Well, it depends.
Thing.
They're suicidally clever. Alright. What is sheep about?
I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen a goddamn sheep anywhere.
I don't remember if we even saw any in the last world. I think we harvested all of our wool from the towns.
Yeah, I think we did mostly. I think we eventually saw some really stupidly far out.
Maybe?
Alright, I have wood now.
I have water.
That's a problem. Oh boy, coal as well.
Coal's good.
Yeah. Alright, let me harvest.
Oh,
Harvest.
creeper. Okay, creeper, come here. I don't know if it'll actually sink down in the water to get at me, though.
Probably not. They seem, like they won't sink down to your level.
Well, yeah, because their natural behavior is to try to float and not drown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wasn't part of our other thing we were going to try and create a machine that killed via drowning?
Yes, that was one of the options we were considering.
I might do that. Now,
I'm having a war of attrition with the creeper.
how's that going for you?
I haven't died yet.
So, a win or a tie, depending on one's opinion. Alright.
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. Torches. Let me torchic this house up so that it doesn't catch, or it doesn't generate creepers.
Damn, I spent all that time killing that creeper, and I don't think it dropped any gunpowder for me.
That's racist.
Although, a bones.
I am
Another creeper.
probably going to waste the majority of my time being uninteresting and mining up dirt. You know, just slowly mining down the layers of dirt until I reach cobble. Because that's the sort of boring person I can be. I'm just gonna do this one layer at a time. One painful, uninteresting, boring-ass layer at a time.
Come here, you asshole.
Nah, we're not allowed to, remember?
No, there's another creeper here.
Ah.
Creepers don't swim fast, in case you weren't aware.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things. I think they're bad at swimming and they're easy to flume. Or it might just be that their mechanics make them bad at swimming and they're not actually, like, programmed that way.
Okay, now I have gunpowder.
Hooray!
And in a minute...
I just realized I think I am actually... Yep, I'm not right. I may have actually been digging out a tremendously large area of dirt and wasting everyone's time. So let me figure that out. Yeah, I think that was actually like a 4 or 5 chunk radius. Because I'm going, this is taking forever. I wonder why. There we go. Let me double check that.
Wow, that was close.
There we go. That will make that much simpler. Alright. Fill that back in. We're not allowed to... I'm going to fill that mostly back in. Not allowed to take resources. Even if it's dirt.
Well, unless it's, you know, in our area.
Yeah. Alright. So... Blarg. What the hell is I going to say? I don't even know. I'm gonna go mine some more cobble for more shovel material. Might as well get this. Yeah, at the moment, I'm playing around with the Raspberry Pi Zero, like I was telling you about when we weren't recording.
Right.
Because I discovered exactly how nice it is for emulating. And I've still got my Raspberry Pi Famicom I built, which I literally spent, you know, like $120 building, which I, you know, purpose built specifically for the purpose of emulation, and, you know, it now sits on a shelf and does nothing, because I went, yay, I built it, I'm done. Actually, to be fair, as soon as I had gotten done building it, they started announcing the newer models of, like, Raspberry Pi coming out that were way better and faster, and I just went, ah, fuck you. Because, like, I could have got that. I could have put that in there. Nope. But, yeah, I decided I wanted to try and... Basically, what I want to try and build... Because summer is coming, which means it's blackout weather. What I'm trying to build now is a gaming setup. I will be able to use powered off of USB battery banks. That's my main goal. Because if I can do that, then, you know, that'd be...
Unstoppable.
Well, I'll be not bored out of my mind when it comes to, or when it comes to, you know, summer blackouts. Because, oh my god, we've been getting them for, you know, weeks recently. And, or, you know, in the last few years. As I'm now at that age where, or scarily at that age where recently is now a number of years.
Good job.
Ooh, iron. But,
Well,
and,
you're progressing faster than me, but...
well, that's because I had to stop to mine for stone and ended up finding everything else. But, anyway, yeah, like I was, I just want things that I'll be able to do to keep board. Like, I built an MP3 player. Because, as strange as it sounds, I decided I wanted an MP3 player to listen to while doing the dishes.
Okay.
But I
Fair
didn't
enough.
want to spend money on something that would be costly, and if I accidentally dropped it into the fucking water, then it would just be dead, and, I'd be angry.
Right.
So, I actually found an MP3 player module board on AliExpress, which is a decent website. And it was $1.20. And you have to plug it into either a USB battery pack or a whatever. Or you can actually hardwire in a battery. Which, if you use a lithium ion or lithium polymer battery, you can actually set it up so you can just have it hooked up to a or you can rechargeable USB, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I built that, and you can actually just hook a plain old mono speaker up to it, which, since I use it for listening to podcasts that I've downloaded in MP3 format, it does everything I conceivably need an MP3 player to do.
Right.
So, I've got that. It's rather enjoyable, and everyone asked the same question, which was, why didn't you just buy one? Because on the same website where I bought that, you can actually buy fully functional MP3 players for $2, which I only realized afterwards. But at that point,
Still.
it's you know what? I have an MP3 player here that I built myself. I know that if anything goes wrong with it, I should be able to easily track down what went wrong with it, because I built it myself.
Right.
I actually picked up 2 of the boards, too. That's the amusing part to me, because I just went, I might break one. I'll have a spare, and then everything worked perfectly the first time, and I was like, okay. Didn't expect that. But yeah, I mean, it was just when I built it. I can listen to dishes. It recharges, and I actually took the battery out of a broken PS4 controller I had, or PS3 controller. And the thing on this tiny, tiny ass little battery plays for something like 8 hours.
Nice.
And it takes like an hour to charge at most from like completely dead. So I'm like, well, since Angel works and, in summer, I'll be able to, on days when she's going to work, just go, okay, please, please take this to work with you and charge it in, the car.
Right.
Ideally, if I end up with any scrap, or spare cash before...
Any scrap cash.
Yeah, well... Any spare cash before summer fully hits, I will probably attempt to pick up a small USB solar recharging bank.
Oh, okay.
Because that would be the nice, simple, surefire solution. Alright, I'm going to wall myself in underground this time and mine at night. Of course, when it eventually becomes the daytime, or when I eventually do manage to fully mine my way down here through the top, I'm gonna end up, like, dropping a ridiculous amount. Ah, I'm glad you went to get food. I'm starving. But, yeah, so my next... You're getting a lot of apples, I see.
Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be before I come back.
Fair point. Alright, let me make sure I'm not mining in the wrong direction. Ah, that went way off. Where am I? No, that's good, I think. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so. I don't want to actually go any further in that direction, I think. But yeah, so I want to, in the while, attempt to build myself some small gaming device that I can power via, battery. That way I will be able to keep myself bored in the inevitable summer blackouts.
It's good to keep yourself bored.
Yes, I just said keep myself from being bored. I have actually been having some of the worst flubs I've been having in ages. And I have no idea how Enderman just teleported down here in front of me while I was picking a wall.
Well, it's raining out here.
And I am the only area aside from my house up there where there is shelter. But he literally appeared in front of my pickaxe. I have no idea why he didn't try and kill me for that. I'm sure I hit him. But, yeah, I've just been having an amusing time. And, of course, I like projects. I like making things. It keeps me from getting bored. Or it keeps me bored, apparently. It keeps me from getting bored, and I like learning things. Here's the funny thing, though. And this is actually, from what I understand, kind of standard as to how this happens. I built, the, Famapie, as I'm calling it, a while back. And it is, it is just about perfect for everything I want, except for one thing. That is, it doesn't have an actual power light. And I want to add a power light, which I will need to figure out how to really simply just add a LED to a USB port and, figure out what what resistors I would need for that. It is, not that difficult to do, but I don't know how because I don't have that skill set yet. And I don't know and the thing is I don't know exactly what I am supposed to be looking for to understand what skills I need and what formula I need, because, oh man, there's way too much math, and I am bad at math. But looking at it, I have now, for the purposes of learning how to add a single resistor to a USB cord, spent well over $100 on parts for something that I probably could have salvaged from something at a dollar store, like a USB book light. But meanwhile, I've got a fucking little oscilloscope. I've got a component tester that will tell me when and if something is, or what something is, and if it's still functional, and yada, yada, yada. And I have invested all this time and effort to this, and been trying to figure out where to go to learn about X, Y, and Z, and I still have not figured out what I would have to do to hook a LED up to a USB cord, and what resistor I would need. This was, well, back to the drawing board. But I will figure it out eventually, and in the meanwhile, I'm actually learning a great deal about other things, which I enjoy.
That's good.
And, well, I like learning things, and I have no idea why. Probably because I'm not in school, and I'm not being forced to.
Yes. I would suspect something like that.
And the Angel talking about all the books that she read before school forced her to. And she was like, hey, these are good books. Then everyone would read them, and these books are so boring. She's like, no, they're not. Huh. And then they would be forced to read them for class, and she'd be like, I don't remember hating this book.
Huh. Oh, finally some coal.
Hooray! Alright.
Now I can actually stop things from spawning in my tunnel network.
I'm gonna be...
And by tunnel network, I mean just, ring in the ground.
I'm gonna go back to dirt mining up on the top. In the middle of the night while it's raining.
Great.
Like a smart person.
Yeah, I'm purposely leaving a dirt cap up.
Good idea. I'm just gonna mine out. I want to mine off one square layer, that way I can see the actual scale of what I'm... The zombie scared the crap out of me. The actual...
Is that what zombies are for?
Yeah. Let's see the actual scale of what I'm working with here. Ow. That, more zombies. Zombies everywhere.
You're probably gonna die.
Probably.
Also, I heard a lightning strike nearby.
Alright, well, I'm in my house.